Welcome again to Let's Talk Science with Pastor Dan. I wanted to share with you a quick thought. I was in the book of Joshua. At the end of the book, I believe it's chapter 24. Joshua encourages the people and asks the question, which rings through time: Who do you serve? Choose this day whom you will serve. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And we look at that and go, oh, that's a pretty easy question. If you're Christian at all, like, oh, of course I serve God. Well, I think if we really examine our lives, many of us are going to find it's not as honest as we say we are. There are many things in our lives that we often will put ahead of us. Now, many of us don't serve Baal or Ashtoreth or any other the gods, although there are some out there that do, and we need to pray for them to deliver from that captivity of demonic possession. But there are other gods that we don't think about that are just as nasty and just as capturing of our souls. The things that we put and give greater credence to than the Lord. Science. There are some people that think science is the end-all be-all. Well, science is the understanding of what God's already done. And so while I teach science, science is not my God. Science is just something I use to help understand Him better and be in a stronger relationship with Him. Anything that we do more videos and watching these. I appreciate you watching these if you do it all, but they can't take up all your time. You spend time with Him, with the Lord, because He has things for you that He wants to speak to you, and He wants a relationship with you, and that relationship takes time. And so we can get so caught up in doing things that we don't spend time with the King. And I think it's really dangerous. We live in an age where it's very comfortable to just be busy, but slowing down, being quiet, listening to the things of the Father. Those are what He calls us to do. Those are what He asks us to be aware of. And when we don't do that, in a lot of ways, we are making gods of the things of this world. And that can be dangerous. That can be very, very dangerous. Alrighty. So choose this day whom you will serve. And one last thing I'm going to do. I remember when I was in college. I might have said this before, and if you did, great. And if not, I'll say it now. When I was in college, I was in a discipleship group. And I was in my late teens, early 20s. And we got in a group and we discussed things. And the campus minister was talking to me one time. He says, Dan, you really, really love God. And I said, yes, I do. He says, well, if God was life was a bookshelf, then God would be the biggest book on the shelf. I said, you're absolutely right. And he says, you're absolutely wrong. God can't be a book on your shelf. God needs to be the shelf. God has to support everything you do. God has to be present in every aspect of what you do. So we need to be aware of that and put God first and put Him in every aspect. So when we work, it's for God's glory. When we have interaction and relationship, it's to give God praise. And when we worship, we need to do it with all our hearts, with all our minds, with all our lives, because He is our life. So that's my thought for today. Hopefully not too bad. Take care. God bless. Bye.